Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Learn English Hub. I am your host, Emma, and I am so happy you decided to join us today.
Hello, friends from all around the world. I am Daniel, and we are thrilled to be here with you. We hope you are having a wonderful, relaxing day wherever you are. Grab a warm cup of coffee or tea, and let us learn some English together.
That is right, Daniel. Our goal is to make learning English feel cozy, calm, and completely stress-free. You do not need a difficult textbook today. Just open your ears and relax.
Learning a new language takes time, and we are here to support you every step of the way. Today, we have a very special lesson about two small words. These words are very common, but they can sometimes confuse beginners.
The two words we are talking about today are may and might. If you listen to native speakers, you will hear these words all the time. By the end of this podcast, you will know exactly how to use them with confidence.
That is a great promise, Emma. Let us start by explaining what these words have in common. Both may and might are used to talk about possibilities.
Yes, they describe things that are possible but not 100% certain. When you do not know the exact future, you can use these words to make a guess. They show that something could happen or it could not happen.
For example, imagine you are looking out your window. The sky is full of dark gray clouds, but no water is falling yet. You can look at the sky and say, "It may rain later."
Exactly, Daniel. And you could also say, "It might rain later." Both of those sentences are correct, and people will understand that you are guessing about the weather. Unless you are a professional weather reporter, you are just guessing.
That is very true. So, if both words mean something is possible, what is the actual difference? Why does English have two different words for the same idea?
That is the perfect question to ask. The main difference is very small, and it is all about how strong the possibility is. Let us take a deep breath and look at the word may first.
I like that idea. Let us focus entirely on the word may. We generally use may when there is a strong or good chance that something will happen. Let us imagine the chance is around 50% or more.
That is a good way to measure it. For example, let us talk about your lunch today, Daniel. What are you planning to eat after we finish recording this podcast?
I am quite hungry today. I may eat a large sandwich for lunch. I bought some fresh bread yesterday, and the sandwich shop is right next to my house.
That is a perfect example. Because you have the bread and the shop is very close, there is a very high chance you will eat a sandwich. You are not totally sure, but the possibility is strong.
Exactly. I used may because it is a very realistic plan. Let me give another simple example for our listeners to hear. My friend Sarah may visit my house tomorrow.
In that sentence, Sarah probably told you she has free time tomorrow. Maybe she even bought a train ticket to come to your city. There is a solid, logical reason to believe she will arrive.
Yes, that makes perfect sense. The possibility of Sarah visiting is strong, so may is the right choice. Now, let us switch our focus to the second word, which is might.
We use the word might when the chance of something happening is much smaller. If may is a strong 50% chance, then might is a weak 20 or 30% chance.
That is a great way to explain it. It means an event is possible, but it is not very likely to happen. Let us go back to my lunch plans to show the difference.
Yes, let us hear the contrast. What is a food that you do not have in your kitchen and is very hard to find right now?
Well, I might eat expensive sushi for lunch, but the nearest sushi restaurant is 2 hours away, and I do not have a lot of free time today.
Because the restaurant is far and you are busy, the chance of eating sushi is very small. It is just a tiny dream. So, using might eat sushi is absolutely correct.
You understand it perfectly, Emma. Let us look at another simple example using might. Imagine someone says, I might win the lottery this year.
Oh, we all dream about winning the lottery. But the reality is that the chance of winning is incredibly small. It is almost impossible, but technically, there is a tiny possibility.
Because that possibility is so weak, we must use might instead of may. Saying, I may win the lottery sounds like you have a secret plan to win, and we know that is not true.
You are doing a fantastic job explaining this, Daniel. I hope our absolute beginners are feeling comfortable with this difference. Let us practice with a few more examples.
Practice makes perfect. Let us talk about our weekend plans. Emma, do you have any fun plans for this upcoming Saturday?
I am looking forward to the weekend. I may go to the city park on Saturday morning. The weather forecast says it will be bright and sunny, and I love walking there.
That is a brilliant use of may. The weather is good, you love the park, so the chance is very high. What about Sunday? Are you going anywhere on Sunday?
Sunday is my day to clean the house, so I will be busy. But I might go to the cinema in the evening. It really depends on how tired I am after cleaning.
I understand. Going to the cinema is a much smaller possibility because cleaning takes a lot of energy. You used might perfectly there to show that weak chance.
Thank you, Daniel. I try my best. Now, let us switch roles again. Daniel, what are you going to buy your brother for his birthday next month?
That is a tough question. I may buy him a new book because he loves reading mysteries. But I might buy him a new car if I magically become rich overnight.
That is a very funny and very clear example. The book is a strong, real possibility, so may buy is correct. The car is a weak, impossible dream, so might buy is perfect.
I think those clear examples will really help our listeners. But Emma, we cannot forget that the word may has another very important job in English.
You are completely right, Daniel. The word may is not just for possibilities. We also use may when we want to ask for permission.
Asking for permission means you are asking another person if it is okay to do something. It is a very formal, respectful, and polite way to speak.
Imagine you are a student sitting in a quiet classroom. You need to wash your hands. You raise your hand and say, "Teacher, may I leave the room?"
That is the classic classroom example. You are asking the teacher for permission. You do not ever use might for this situation. You cannot say, "Teacher, might I leave the room?"
No, you definitely cannot say that. People would look at you very strangely. We only use may when we are politely asking for permission.
Another good place to use may for permission is at a fancy restaurant. A polite waiter will walk to your table and ask, "May I take your empty plate?"
The waiter is showing you a lot of respect. He is asking if you are completely finished with your meal. And you can politely answer, "Yes, you may."
Let us imagine one more situation. You are visiting a new friend's house and you feel very thirsty. You can look at your friend and say, "May I have a glass of water, please?"
That is such a nice and polite way to ask for a drink. Of course, when you are with close friends, you can just use the word can. You can say, "Can I have some water?"
Yes, can is very casual and normal for friends. But may is always polite, and it is never wrong to be polite. It makes you sound very respectful and kind.
So, let us pause for a second and make it very simple for our listeners. May is for strong possibilities and asking permission. Might is only for weak possibilities.
That is an excellent way to organize the rules in our minds. Now, let us talk about how to make these words negative. sometimes we need to talk about things that will not happen.
Making sentences negative is actually very simple. You do not need to change the main words. You just add the small word not right after may or might.
For example, if I am feeling sick with a headache today, I can say, I may not go to the party tonight. It means there is a strong chance I will stay in my bed.
I hope you do not get sick, Daniel. But your grammar is absolutely correct. If the chance is very small, you use might not. For example, she might not like this movie, but we will watch it anyway.
That is exactly how it works. May not for a strong negative possibility, and might not for a weak negative possibility. I love it when English grammar is actually easy and logical.
A quick recap is always a smart idea before we finish. Let us summarize today's lesson in 4 simple rules. Rule number 1. Both may and might are used to talk about possibilities in life.
Rule number 2. Use may when the chance is stronger, around 50%. For example, I may call my mother later tonight.
Rule number 3. Use might when the chance is weaker, maybe around 20%. For example, I might travel to Mars one day.
And rule number 4. Use may to ask for permission in a polite way. For example, may I sit at this table?
Do not forget the negative forms. Just add not to make may not and might not. Those simple rules are all you need to master this topic.
If our listeners can remember those simple guidelines, they will sound incredibly natural. We are so proud of the progress you are making just by listening to us today.
We truly are proud of you. Learning English is a beautiful journey, and you are doing a fantastic job. You are building your skills one small step at a time.
To keep building those skills, we encourage you to practice a little bit every single day. Daily practice is the secret ingredient to becoming fluent and confident.
You do not need to study for hours. Just 5 or 10 minutes of listening or speaking can make a massive difference. Make English a cozy part of your daily routine.
Today, try writing down 2 simple sentences about your own life. Write one sentence using may, and write another sentence using might.
You can speak your sentences out loud while you cook, while you clean, or while you walk. Getting your mouth and tongue comfortable with the words is very important for your confidence.
If you enjoyed our relaxed and cozy lesson today, please make sure to subscribe to Learn English Hub. We have so many more friendly lessons coming your way very soon.
Yes, please click that subscribe button. And if you found this lesson helpful, please leave us a like. It really helps our channel grow so we can help more learners just like you.
We would also love to chat with you in the comments section below. Write your practice sentences there so we can see your amazing work. We read every single comment.
Give us one sentence with may and one with might in the comments. Tell us what you may do tomorrow. We are so excited to read your wonderful stories and ideas.
Thank you all so much for spending your valuable time with us today. It is a true joy and a privilege to be part of your English learning adventure.
Keep smiling, keep practicing, and always remember that we believe in you completely. Have a beautiful, peaceful, and productive day, everyone.
Goodbye, dear friends. We will see you in the next cozy episode of Learn English Hub.